That's their legal disclaimer. I've been warned. If I go in there, I'm an idiot and I deserve it. So good old Ronnie Reagan was in office a long time ago. This place can be spooky at night.
Oh.
Hi, my name is Jason Lanier. Where are we? Wallace?
Burke-Canyon.
Burke?
Yeah, Wallace, Idaho.
Okay. Here, let's do a better back. Let's just do with this as the backdrop.
How often do you do that when you travel around? Where am I again?
I do it quite a bit. Dude, I'm not joking, man. Sometimes many times, I literally wake up in a hotel and I'll have to do that system reboot. And I'll seriously say to myself, where am I? Okay, what time am I supposed to be somewhere? All I know is I set my phone to wake me up when it's supposed to wake up. Because I'm in different time zones everywhere. And I seriously okay, I'm doing the mines today. All right, hi, my name is Jason Lanier. We are here in Burke-Canyon, Idaho. Is that right?
Yep.
Okay. We're here. We're gonna go explore some old mining buildings, with permission, I might add. We're gonna have a great time. Thanks to Michael and Dustin for being our guides and for helping us facilitate this opportunity. The Hecla Mining Company has been very gracious and generous in allowing me to come here and shoot, and I'm very excited to show the beauty of these buildings. We're gonna go explore them a little bit. We're gonna cross this no trespassing sign. You ready?
Yep.
Let's do it. This is normally when my heart's beating and I have lots of adrenaline. No, I never hop fences, don't break locks. That's against my rules. People think I'm crazy, but I do have rules for going. There's pitfall number 1. Amazing. So when were these, you're gonna be on the video, Michael.
Okay.
When were these buildings built, do you know?
Because the bridge down there says 1890 something, 1889, something like that is when they...
You'll be on the video too, Dustin. That's my way of informing you.
Now, you won't get cell service out here, just so you know.
Yeah, I'm kind of used to that.
In the middle of nowhere.
Yeah. This is awesome. So when were these last in use?
That's a long time ago, really.
These buildings probably early 1900s, maybe?
Wow. So is there a lock to this fence, or is it just you have to have mad hops?
It's just barricaded off.
That's their legal disclaimer. I've been warned. If I go in there, I'm an idiot and I deserve it. Kind of like when you watch those horror movies and you're like, I just watch them and I'm like, okay, you just deserve to die. Wow. Amazing.
So this is a hoist, wouldn't it?
Yeah, this is
their
the
old
Hecla.
hoist.
This was the Hecla shaft here. This was the original Hecla mine. And then the Star mine is down. That's where the portal is that goes. This mine is 7,900 feet deep.
This is gorgeous.
So this was a portal that we were using last. It was last used about 1.5 years ago. We've since welded it all up shut and try and keep people out of that. We won't be able to get into there, but we'll be able to get back into this building and look around, look at the old dry. That's pretty cool.
What's a dry?
That's where the miners would come and change, and they'd hang all their diggers, their work clothes, hang them up in the air, and it's just warming up, and it just will dry it out to where it's ready to go the next day.
Very cool.
Because the interesting, when you go underground, down you go, the hotter it gets. And so, you know, these guys are down there mining. I mean, they're sweating like crazy just because it's extremely hot down there. You actually have to pump in air and keep people cool.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
It's very interesting. Yay for me! It's pretty freaking awesome. Fools rush in. Oh my gosh. Do you see the lighting right there? That's phenomenal. Dude, this is awesome. Wow. This is amazing.
Well, I mean, what are you gonna do? It's out normally, nobody's up here.
Yeah.
Last year they had up there was 1982, so that probably gives you an idea. Of
There you go. So good old Ronnie Reagan was in office. A long time ago. You know what's neat about this place compared to some of the other places I've been is, you might find this comment to be funny, but it's actually better preserved.
Yeah.
In other words, there's no I know there's decay and there's crap on the ground. I get that, but normally it's just people bash stuff. There's graffiti everywhere. See, the fascination for me in places like this is the whole aspect of history and time standing still.
I mean, like that says 1982, so the last time somebody had to have put in 1982 up.
Exactly, and that's what just I love about places like this. I'm looking for a light switch. Yeah. What we got going on here? Idaho fights revisions to mining laws. I'm gonna put some lights on the cameras now, Michelle. Audio check. All right, check. How's the exposure now?
It's much better.
Yeah, I can take stills with this. And it's a mechanical shutter, so it's not some digital piece of crap. Look at that light coming in.
Just interesting. It's like it's crazy. Is that taking pictures? Nice. So you can have video that just snap the picture later.
Well, it's just shooting in RAW too. It's a mechanical shutter. It's not some piece of junk. If you're gonna do it right.
There you go.
There'll be a day I get into Chernobyl. I'm serious, there will.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Well, do you want to head up and look at the dry up there?
Is the dry up there? I would love to go see the dry.
Actually, take a left, I think. I think they all look like.
Following me can be hazardous because just like a school bus, there are frequent stops. Oh, there's the smell I'm used to. It's that old building smell. My friend, and there's drippy drips. A little mask. Keep the light right there.
Oh, that's where they get their lamp or their natural. So this is the room where they come in and get their lamps to put on.
Yeah.
Self-rescue, yeah.
Yeah. Because it doesn't look like they've changed much, because they look kind of like the ones we have over there.
Yeah.
You're like, wait a minute. Alrighty. We were supposed to be going somewhere, right?
Well, actually, this was.
Actually, a little bit of a detour.
Yeah,
It looks like the drive-through that was.
yeah, we keep going up.
Keep going up till you find something that kills you. So this is the drive?
Up there, and somebody would put their clothes and stuff on hooks.
Yeah, hang it all up and then.
Raise it up.
So cool. So how many people would have worked here? Or how many did, approximately? I mean,
Sure, you have hundreds.
yeah?
Because other miners run in, and so if you didn't like it, you could. And you gotta imagine this whole canyon, there was 5,000 people living up here.
That's funny as my boys, I have triplets, 3 little boys. Every time I do one of these types of shoots, Dad, please, can I go with you?
I bet.
You gotta be a little bit older, buddy. One time it was so funny, I was telling one of them, he was in trouble. I said, you know, your mom told me you're pretty naughty today. And he already told me, he says, me? You're the one who like goes into these abandoned places and does all these things. And I'm like, okay. There might be truth to that. Look at that lighting, that's just beautiful. Oh my gosh, look at this. Now that, babe, that's a prop, baby. One of the most beautiful sounds in the world. Just so the video viewers at home understand, none of the video light is affecting these shots. This is all natural light. Look at that, man. That's just gorgeous.
That is awesome.
That
And that's without any post-editing.
Now I have people, it's funny, before I started posting straight out of the camera, people would be like, oh, your shots are great, but it's just all post-processing. So I'm like, okay, fine. So now I post straight out of the camera, they're like, now you're just bragging, I'm really sick of it. And I'm like, you know what? I can't win, so I'm not even gonna try.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna do my thing. If you like it, great. If you don't, go find someone else. See, because the way my mind works is I see it in the camera.
Okay.
That's why I looked at it and I'm like, oh, I know how that's gonna look. You know what I mean? It's awesome.
Yep.
You know what makes the shot is the door. I'm shooting at f3.1, ISO 640, 65 a second. Sony A7s RAW. Yeah, well, the light makes the shot, definitely. And it's funny, you could come back here an hour later, it won't be the same. Another reason I love the tilt screen. Don't have to be 7 feet tall to take a shot. That's what I encourage people to do, and that's what I love about photography, because not even as a professional, but if you in some way develop an interest in photography, even, and you don't have to be good, but the pursuit of capturing a photograph actually gets you out. I mean, I feel like my life is forever changed because now I'm an explorer. I'm seeing the world, and before I die, I'm just gonna sit back and watch all the videos and pictures, and that's one of the reasons I do it, is I'm like, I actually want to remember these places.
You can share stories. Oh, I remember when we were there.
Yeah. Everywhere I go. Oh, I live 10 miles from this place and I've never been here. And I'm like, are you serious? Serious? It takes me, somebody who knows nothing about it, Googling it and saying, hey, have you ever been to this place? No. I go find it. Hey, you should come out here. Oh, this is beautiful. Really? Get out there and explore a little bit. This was definitely worth my trip. This place is amazing. Ooh, this is really cool in here. There's some unopened mouthwash, if anybody would care to partake. This is amazing. Dustin, you want to model for me, brother? Put on a cute little miner's outfit. Is he? That, crazy enough, was one of the things that really got me into the abandoned stuff, is I would watch those ghost hunter shows and I would see the shots they'd post and I'm like, you have to be kidding me. And I was like, as a professional photographer, I gotta go look, because that is the just lamest crap. Orbs, when they're like, that's an orb, I'm like, that's called the light hitting the lens. But then, so I was going to West Virginia just for a workshop, and I was watching Ghost Adventures, and they're like, we're here at the Trans-Allegheny Lunatic Asylum, and I was like, I wonder how far away that is from Morgantown. So I Google it, it's 45 minutes. I'm like, okay, so call them up. Hey, I want to pay to do a shoot there. All right. So they let me in the place to do a shoot. That was it. I was hooked. It's crazy stuff. We've caught all sorts of stuff.
Interesting.
I'm serious. I've never, you know, people who've been with me, I got felt or touched or whatever. I'm like, whatever. You know, if it doesn't happen to me, I don't believe it. And that's the way most people are.
Yeah.
But man, we've caught some freaky stuff on the audio. Full out, just get out. And I'll watch it, and Kara, my wife, she's like, don't ever play that stuff in front of me. She hates it. And I have a couple, kind of like for trespassing, I have rules for ghost hunting, if you will. I don't do seances, I don't do Ouija boards, I'm not inviting anything. This is a matter of, hey, I'm here shooting. If something happens to talk, great. Otherwise, let's just leave each other alone.
Yes.
So you ever heard of any, were there any mining deaths or anything up here? Or? You what?
I'd be surprised if there wasn't.
Yeah.
It's a dangerous business.
Yeah. Right. That shot is amazing. Come over here.
I'm working my way.
There you go. Stop right there. A7s is the king of low light. This place can be spooky at night. So this is the cart they would just pile in here?
Yeah.
Probably be two guys on each side?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, you couldn't. Your knees kind of interlock.
Right. You're getting to be buddies.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, there's a ghost. I just saw one. He looked a lot like Dustin, though. I guess we are going out the alternate exit. Yeah, we're gonna need gloves for tonight, no doubt about that. Freaking amazing. Oh, can't get enough of it. So did we go in any of this or no? We did not.
It was all
We
just
can go in there. There's not much in there though. They're just kind of little
Shanties.
things.
Watch out for that tree. But don't fall in the hole until after we're done shooting.
Yeah, thanks.
Hey, there's like cages back here. These are pretty cool. Yeah. This would be awesome to shoot with these. Good thing about this place is it's really well ventilated. I mean, meaning there's nothing that's really sitting, so for our own health sake, it's good, because I've been to some places that are not the case. This camera makes it so easy to shoot one-handed. Step back, Michelle.
So this is open. It doesn't look like it is, but it's open.
It's only gonna get better from here, sister. You will be so freaked out tonight.
Thanks.
It's worth it. Wow. Man, there's so many cool things in this place. Hey, there's a pine cone collection. Is this an elevator shaft?
looks like it.
I think this goes between each level.
It doesn't go down to the gates of Mordor or anything like that. Doo-doo-doo. We should have a rave. Sounds like Michael knows how to throw one.
At least know the people.
Yeah. It's like, I don't do that anymore, but that doesn't mean I can't get you in contact with those who could. The safety record's right next to the toilet.
I guess when you abandon a place, you just abandon it.
That's what always amazes me about abandoned locations is how, I don't know, I've never abandoned a place. What always amazes me is how everything's just left. I guess you scrap what you want, everything else. Why would you even invest the labor or money to clean it up?
That was.
Michael, do you mind grabbing that video camera? Thanks. Normally it's now when I have to walk back and get it. That's cool, the boots. You know, my little alien X-Files music that I play from my mouth to your ears makes no sense. All right, Michelle, unless you want to be immortalized in this shot, you should move.
Oh, come across this fast. And start making its way down.
Now, for you and I, And if Michael doesn't decide to join our ghost tonight,
I got plans.
I'm not surprised. He's got plans. You know what his plans are that are better than that? Microwave dinner and sitting in front of the TV. One thing I've learned is to start acclimating your ears to what's already here. That's why when you do these, it's always great to come here in the daytime when your senses are a little bit more sensible. So what would this have been?
Just your shoot, your basket.
So this is where the stuff from underground was. You can see these piles of dirt.
Yeah. But my boys are so cute. They're like, Dad, bring home some gold. It's like, I'll work on it, buddy. I said, if there's enough gold in there to make me rich, I don't think they want me to take it.
Yeah, exactly.
Look at this camera. This is the best low light camera in the world, literally. I can just turn it. And this obviously goes from what we see with our naked eye.
Yeah.
And then it just starts
Look at
to.
that.
Holy smokes.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I can't tell you how many times I have a conversation with cops. Okay, you gotta get out of here, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Why? Why do you guys come into places like this? And I said, for the same reason you say why, we say why not. Some people just see it and some people don't.
Yep.
It's always funny, since I train so many photographers, I'll always say, I can train you and teach you how to do everything. I can't train you how to see it. Because people say all that to me all the time. I just can't see what you see. That's something I can't train. Either you wake up and you're like, I see it. It's like a lot of people know how to play the piano. Very few people know how to compose. And if there was a way to, that's probably the best way I've ever described photography. There are people who compose, they're composers, and there are piano players.
Yep.
I can already hear the people on YouTube. Why are you so lazy? Just get down on the ground. I did that the first 7 years of my career. I always love it because no matter what you do these days, you're going to get haters and people come onto my page and write nasty stuff. And I don't understand that concept. I'm not trying to get on a soapbox. I don't understand the concept because if I don't like something, I just don't follow it.
Yeah.
Or I don't watch a video and I'm like, dislike, and then write, and because people will write like 3 paragraphs of why they hated something I did, and I'm like, why would you even waste your time?
Yeah, move on to something that you do like.
Right.
Yeah.
For every one nasty comment, there's 10 good ones, 20 good ones. You know, it'd be amazing. Is someday I really want to do. I want to find out when a company like yours or some other company is closing down. Not, and like you guys, not that they're getting rid of the property, they're just like, we're just shutting this down. I would love, it would be so intriguing to photograph it the day it shuts down and to go back once a year and chronicle the change.
Yeah.
We got to remember that for tonight.
Like Cujo and a bang.
I'm telling you, tonight, that'll make us jump.
Yep.
Now we haven't done that one to the right,
I've
correct?
never been in there either.
This reminds me of Disneyland.
That is so funny. It really is an amazing place. So we just finished doing a walkthrough here at the Star Hecla complex here in Burke-Canyon, Idaho. It's very cold. I'd say it's in the low 40s, high 30s, and the wind makes it incredibly cold. So we're going to come back tonight, do some shooting. We're going to do a little bit of supernatural stuff with some infrared cameras and have a good time. Can't thank the Hecla company enough for allowing me to come out here. Dustin and Michael for being our lovely Pat Sajak and Vanna White today. And so we're going to go for a lunch break, come back tonight and do some fun stuff. She's holding on to me. He's holding on to her. There any coal miners in here who lost their lives? It would be the most terrifying thing if you, like I was panning this camera and then there was a face. That would scare me, I'm not gonna lie. Straight out of the camera. Tell me now why a pro wouldn't want to be able to do this on his camera, on his phone.